Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Determined Gardener. I am doing this video and I didn't prepare anything, but I felt the need to do this video because I am seeing so much misinformation about this beautiful shrub. That's right, hydrangeas. They are beautiful. Lots of people have them in their garden and enjoy them. But the problem with this is that some areas hydrangeas are not in season. Now, stores typically put these type of hydrangeas that are in pots in the store right after Easter. And I've been seeing lots of hydrangeas in pots like this. Now, the problem is in some areas, hydrangeas are not in season. Unless you live in sunny Florida or sunny California, for the rest of us in cooler climates like myself, hydrangeas are not in season. So lots of times these companies grow these hydrangeas in greenhouses with the perfect temperature. And then around Easter or sometime in mid-spring, they put them out in stores. You buy them, you enjoy them for a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden they start to wilt. Sometimes these hydrangeas in pots, they wilt like within 2 days or 3 days. So what would you do if you have a wilted hydrangea? The first thing you want to do is hydrate these plants because it's called hydrangea, means it needs to be hydrated, means it needs a lot of water. So if you keep it in a pot, the first problem is that this pot will dry out eventually. So you have to keep watering this plant to make sure that the blooms keep nice and perky. So if the blooms start to wilt, what you will do is water the plant. You see the saucer? You put water in this saucer and you put it right underneath the plant and the blooms will perk up again. So if your hydrangea is starting to wilt and all the blooms look really sad and wilty, that's what you will do. Once you do that, you will put it in an area where there is morning sun and afternoon shade. You don't want to put this hydrangea in a sunny spot, okay, where there's sun beaming down on it, because these are very delicate blooms and it will start to burn. Now, let's take a look at this hydrangea, right? This hydrangea can't be saved. Why? Because it was put in a spot where there was too much sun, and you can see right there, these blooms, you can even hear them. They're fried. As much water you put in there, this hydrangea ain't gonna come back. This hydrangea is done. Does it mean that it's dead? No, it's not dead because it's still alive. The blooms are pretty bad and they are dead, but the actual plant is still alive. So what would you do? You would snip this off. Snip it off because it's not coming back. The amount of water you put in there, it's not coming back. It's kaput. Just snip it off and put it in the ground. If you're in a climate that is not too cool, put it in the ground and it will grow back for you. But the main takeaway from this, if you live in a zone 7B and below, don't get these hydrangeas in pots. Wait until hydrangeas are in season. Hydrangeas are in season typically in June or July. These type of hydrangeas that are the mop head varieties, these are in season in June and July, not now. So I wanted to show you one of the hydrangeas that I got, and this is Prince of Blooms. Just take a look at how big the blooms is. I could not resist getting this hydrangea because the blooms, I've never seen the blooms this big. So yes, I am kind of going against my advice, but I had to get a hydrangea like this because I've never seen the leaves so big. And this hydrangea, let me tell you, it cost me $18. Leave me in a comment section. I'll tell you where I got this. Just ask me in the comment section and I will tell you where I purchased this hydrangea. But again, if you're looking for hydrangeas, the best time to get them is when they are in season, and they are typically in season sometime in early summer to midsummer. They are not in season in spring. So if you see a hydrangea in a pot, in a store, beware, it may wilt on you. So Again, thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, The Determined Gardener. I wanted to clear up this information because I see there's a lot of misinformation about hydrangeas, particularly when they come in pots and during this time of year. Some people are saying cut the blooms, they're dead, you're overwatering. No, it's because it's in a pot and it's not in season. So the best thing you can do is, so it doesn't wilt on you, water it, put the water in a saucer, wait for a day, and the hydrangea will perk up all over again. I did this video demonstrating how I did it. You can follow that video and you can see for yourself it does work. Don't throw it away if it wilts, okay? Because your hydrangea is still alive. But the takeaway, get them in season. If you do love hydrangeas, the best thing to do is to get the pinnacle hydrangeas, the limelight hydrangeas. They can be put in full sun. When they wilt, they come back to life. There's no fuss hydrangeas. These type of hydrangeas, even though they are beautiful and lots of people like them, they are much, much more fussier than the limelights. Thank you guys so much for joining me here on my channel. I hope I cleared up any misinformation that you may have about hydrangeas. I will be doing much more videos about hydrangeas and how to take care of them, particularly the ones outside, because those are totally different than the ones in pots. Those are actually easier to take care of because Mother Nature does its thing, the sun does its thing, there's nutrients in the ground, and it's not as fussy. When it comes to these hydrangeas in the pots, you really do have to take care of them because sometimes they do wilt and you have to keep them hydrated. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel. If you guys have any questions or any concerns, leave it in the comment section. And again, happy gardening. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your family and friends. Until next time, happy gardening, everyone. Bye-bye.